Grief has always been one of the most essential, fundamental, important emotions in the human nature for both men and women, just as desire, envy, lust, anger, arrogance, and suffering, sorrow are all primary and differentiated, different episodes and sufferings and emotions into our lives for our nature and condition. So is grief different. Grief is different because it implies or refers to great suffering, because the great suffering is always dumb and silent. But the little suffering, the lack of basically wealth, riches, or the absence of validation in life in the modern people always frustrates them. It puts them into irritation, depression, because they don't get validation and prove attention all the time because there is always someone new to replace them. Modern people are always coming up, the majorities are constantly replaced, and that's why they also consistently suffer from basically meaninglessness, worthlessness, depression, despair, dejection, frustration, or other fundamental emotions of hostility, envy against each other because they are constantly renewed and replaced. Because the kind of validation, wealth, riches, praise, admiration which they give each other or which we have today will not be given to us tomorrow because it will suddenly be taken away from ourselves and given to someone else who is more capable or who is worse. But it could be anything. But when we always strive for, or when we constantly possess wealth, riches, validation, then we'll also invite unconditional misery, anxiety, fear into our lives of that validation, wealth, riches, and praise being taken away from ourselves, or we'll have to relinquish all that for meaning, significance, self knowledge, success, authenticity, or because those things are automatically taken away from ourselves by other people who are more competent. It could be anything, but we don't want our suffering, sadness, sorrow, grief replaced with anything or anyone in our lives because grief matters. And we pride ourselves not only upon our wealth, riches, success, but we are also arrogant over our differentiated suffering, different sorrow, and sovereign nature because everyone is made differently. Everyone also is essentially different in reality and they aim for different things because everyone's aim, ambition, purpose in the world is ultimately different in accordance with their soul, universe, and world. And everyone should and must pursue different goals, ends, ambitions into their lives. Otherwise, that creates, or the reverse creates a monotony, mediocrity, and a state of hostility, affair, and dangerousness, evil anyways, in one way or another. But then again, we don't want our grief replaced or compared or subjugated because we all